called it. So it's our takeout, try, or buy. I felt like I was pretty witty with that one. Do you feel like I was witty?
You're just very witty. Yes. Comedian.
I'm feeling like there's a little sarcasm there.
Comedian.
So this is our new content that we'll be doing at this point, definitely once a month. We might do it every other week sometimes. I'll always give you a heads up on Twitter, by the way. I'm Philly. Amy, my husband Andy, and welcome to our channel. And we are doing some new content tonight. We are going to be giving a review for Takeout. So I got this idea by someone in Washington, D.C. I saw a story about her, and she's actually writing in a paper and getting paid for this. Obviously, I'm not getting paid for this. You're not. You'd love it if I was paid for this. Being an educator, we can always use extra money. So, sure. But in any event, so I thought it was a great idea. And while we definitely do takeout here in the city, I wouldn't say we're super adventuresome, meaning like we kind of found some places that we like, which is I think what most of us do. But I thought how fun.
We stick to those.
Yeah, but how fun to kind of try some other places at least once a month. And then we'll give you guys our honest opinion of the food. We will be nice, but we will be honest. They were asking me, are you going to be honest? I'm like, yeah, because I feel like that's what I want to do. So I did a lot of research, as Andy well knows. This is our first stream in a while, actually, because I was sick. Ugh. Cool. So this is our first time eating together, actually. Yeah, I had the big C. So
the dreaded vid.
The dreaded vid. So this is our first time actually eating a meal together. This is my first time being unmasked in our condo. So it's like super exciting for me. But in any event, during that time, I had lots of time on my hands. And one of the things I was doing was researching places around the city that I would want to use or want to highlight during these try or buys. And of course, it's try or buy, right? So hopefully our review will be try this, because I was very interested in finding some new places. Some are new. This place that we are doing is actually they pronounce it Kaiseki, and I'll tell a little bit about Kaiseki in a minute. But they actually started, and I'm looking at my notes here. They started in 2020, April 2020, right when everything ended here in Philly, especially because by then everything was closed. Yeah. It closed March before then. Yeah. So anyways, I'll tell their story in a little bit, but this is definitely a fairly new place. We love sushi, and I'm not here to say that we are experts, but we know what we like, we know what we don't. Freshness is super important. Mm-hmm. We've talked about this place before. Not this place, but we have a favorite sushi place in the city. It's called Tuna Bar. It's in Old City. It is amazing fish and their creations. But part of what I like about their sushi is it's so fresh. We have also eaten at many other places with mixed reviews. I mean, definitely ones have been fine, but there was one place I'm not going to mention that was in by Head House Square that's really touted as being great. We were so underwhelmed with it. That's not my job today to mention that place. But we won't go back because
probably figure that out.
Right, but there's so many places in the city to eat. So like if something's not good, we're going to try someplace else. So anyways, and I will say that there's even in fact, I will mention it once we talk about the history or a little bit about the chef from Kaiseki. And I'll just actually say now, he used to work, I believe, at Morimoto, and yes, he was a line cook at Morimoto, as is Andy Bernard, who is one of the owners of Kaiseki. And from 2002 to 2004, he was a line cook, and we were really underwhelmed by Morimoto. Like it was fine. My duck was amazing. The sushi was
good.
Fine. I mean, it was delicious, but it wasn't really impressive. I don't know. We went there with two other couples. Yeah. And we were just like, okay, it's not a place we'll go back to. Right. Anyways, so let me tell you a bit about Kaiseki, though, because we are hungry and we cannot wait to try this. So Kaiseki, the name comes from, it's meaning a multi-course Japanese meal with its origins in the 16th century. In Philly, this Kaiseki pays homage to that. And the chef would like to have very fresh ingredients. He would like to serve sushi, edible garnishes, and house pickled ginger and other vegetables with meticulous attention to flavors, texture, color, and presentation. So a little bit about Andy Bernard. He's one of the owners. He was a line cook at Morimoto. And he also went to run the Morning Glory Diner in its heyday before becoming sous chef at Ocean Air. So one of the things he did from November to December 2019, he attended the Sushi Chef Institute in LA because he wanted to learn how to be a sushi chef. And I can't say that.
Sushi chef.
I cannot say sushi chef. Try saying it.
You're going to say something else.
I'm not. So I'm struggling. Anyway, so and so he got this experience and wanted to open up his new place with with his friend and business partner, I believe, Crystal Gurin. I'm not sure I'll say your name, Crystal, apologize. So they co-founded Kaiseki and began delivery on April 24th, 2020, which in a way is kind of good because this is definitely a delivery place. This is not, they are starting something where they're going to have a chef's table. But what's funny is, so they moved, as we did our research on the place, they moved to where, I'm not going to say where it was. I mean, I'll say where it was, but not like the company. Mm-hmm. They moved to where I used to work. Now, I didn't work at that building. We just went to meetings. There's lots of places there, sweetie. But I would have loved if it was there when I worked there, because we weren't there all the time. Once the pandemic hit, we weren't meeting in the buildings, but like, it's literally the new location. There used to be a bagel place there. It's so funny when I figured out that that's where it is. So it's really exciting. Actually, they are on it's Callow Hill. Yep. So sorry. Take that back. 990 Spring Garden is where they are. So that they moved to that location in December 2020, and they are now offering a Thursday night 14-course omakase dinner for 10 to 12 people. But beyond that, you were doing takeout. Yeah, that would have been good. But he has got some great billing from some big names in Philly. One of them is Craig Laban, who's a well-known critic here in Philly, and he really loved the sushi, especially the Chirashi Bowl, which we did order because I heard that from not only him but also Joe Bedia from Bedia Pizza. That's what he gets also. So we made sure we ordered that. Now there's a few different bowls, but we got the one that's literally labeled Chirashi Bowl. So let me at least start bringing some stuff out.
Let's see.
And we'll be trying. So since you have the paper in front of you, do you want to tell them about the rating system? Because you can do that while I'm getting some of the stuff out.
So rating 1 to 5, and we were rating on friendliness.
Just list it all.
Okay.
Excellent.
Packaging, portion, presentation, aroma, temperature, texture, taste, and overall.
Yes, so we'll give you an overall rating. And I was thinking, like, even though you're the math person, I'm not a math person necessarily, but I feel like the detail person to me feels like we should literally do an average to get the overall, or should we just give it an overall 1 to 5? Like, am I micromanaging it too much?
What do you mean?
So when we choose our overall score, should we actually literally average it all, or should we just... Because
some things are more important than others.
I would agree.
We do.
Thank you. Yeah. See, I need you help with that kind of thing. So you did have a question about friendliness. So if I do not talk to anyone there, because and I'll explain why I did actually call there before I ordered, or if we're picking up, we'll get a sense of friendliness. And the reason why that's important is, while it was really fun on Seinfeld to see the episodes with the soup Nazi, generally speaking, that's not like a good practice to be really mean to your customers. So I think it's just an observation. That's all. So I called there because when I was doing my research about the place, I was reading somewhere that you had to order by 2 if you were having it delivered later. So I called because I also saw they did it through Caviar. And I'm pretty sure it's probably Andy Bernard who I spoke with. Super nice. In fact, I don't know, right or wrong, and Andy was lovely. Like, you were super nice, helpful on the phone. I feel like I find it hard giving anything a 5, because I think like 5 is just like crazy. Or should I give? Okay, I'll give him.
Well, no, I mean.
Oh, I put a 4 only because I feel like
but
5 is.
You made him sound like he was like incredibly nice.
Well, he was nice. I mean, it was a couple questions, but he was
You're
fine.
a hard grader.
I am a hard grader. Maybe it's the teacher in me. Okay, I'm putting a 4 or 5. It doesn't really matter. But he was lovely. Like, he was helpful and lovely. He said, yes, go ahead. Use caviar. That used to be the system that you had to order before 2. But now you just, within the hours, you're fine. So I will give that. Then packaging, that's why I want y'all to see. Because as we know, when we're ordering food, sometimes there's package fails and sometimes there's good packages. So I did want to mention a couple things. So when you're ordering at Caviar, and that's like the only way to order it to be delivered, you have a choice of saying whether you don't want, which I do like that option of not wanting, like the chopsticks. Oh, there are 2. Oh, we are good. Never mind. Okay. See, they did one, and I'll explain. I thought there was just one set of chopsticks, but they did do 2. So what was nice is we ordered 2 packages of things.
I'm going to move this so I don't.
That's a good idea. And they gave us 2 chopsticks. And the reason I did it was to see kind of I figure if I am ordering takeout and giving you all our opinions, I kind of want to get the full treatment. I'm not trying to waste stuff.
I'm just looking.
You're looking. But I want to kind of see what they give, because I know when there's times that you need to have the utensils, sometimes it's really yucky utensils and your fork is breaking before you even get the bite in. So I said I didn't put a no to any of the things that come with. So we have some chopsticks, and then they are sending, which is nice. It's the less soy sauce, which actually I'll hold on to these because I actually always buy low sodium soy sauce, and I think it's actually, I thought I read one that was tamari, but you can actually order tamari if you are gluten free. So it's lovely, a nice little note there, if you can see that. And so it says, your sushi was made to order. If you plan on eating later, please refrigerate until 30 minutes before serving. Enjoy, Andy. That's really lovely. So actually, I'm definitely doing the 5 for friendliness, because I just think little notes. I mean, didn't you love getting a little note in your lunchbox or something from your mom? I don't know if I ever got one, but I always thought that would be a great idea. But anyway.
I don't think my mom ever gave me
I know. You see it in movies and in TV shows. So we got 2 different, oh my goodness. Wow. Look at, okay. All right. So we got 2 different things. We got the tiger roll.
But we should be looking at packaging right now, because that's how it's packaged.
So it's your typical.
And the bag. Is there anything else?
The bag is a lovely. Yeah. No, it's just, that's all. The bag. Oh, there was. Wait a second. There was some more sauces here. Just a second. Nope, just more of the soy sauce. Okay. So this is the tiger roll. And I do forget exactly what's in the tiger roll. But I can see that there's on top. Oh, I know what it is. It's spicy tuna inside. And then it's a mixture on the top of salmon and tuna and some jalapeno. We like spicy, so I thought this would be a good roll.
Don't look at my scoring.
Oh, I'm not looking at your scoring. So tuna roll was one of the ones we got. But it looks gorgeous in there, because we eat with our eyes. Let me show you that. Oh, and they're big. Like, we get sushi. Those are nice size rolls. So I'm happy. So that looks lovely. And then we got the Chirashi Bowl, and that's literally what it's called. When I tell you, feel how heavy this is.
Oh, wow. Holy
moly. So I will say, we are foodies, so we love splurging on food. However, for a roll, we love splurging on food. However, when I went to the website, I will not lie, I did feel like the prices, and you saw the prices, I thought they were a little pricey.
It's pretty.
I thought they were a little pricey. And because I remember, I think in one of the reviews, I think from Joe Bedia, they were saying or someone was saying in one of the reviews I was reading, that they felt like it was really a great deal. And actually I think, is it Andy, right? Yes, Andy. Oh, it's your name. Andy actually tries to, I think, get the great fish at great prices and pass that on. I'm not having the overhead of like a restaurant, I think he can do that. So when I saw the prices, because this was what, $36?
Is that what it was?
It is huge.
All right, let's eat it.
No, we gotta just give them the full treatment. Look there is so much fish in there. So I'm not going to name this place. Remember the Chirashi Bowl we got down a little ways from us? They after we went to pick up the food, the bill was much higher, and we're not going to say the name of this place. And we were picking it up, like we walked to pick it up, and they said, "Oh yeah, our prices went up." Now listen, I understand stuff is going what happened in the pandemic with these restaurants, and we want restaurants to succeed, but there was not even an apology. It was a lot more expensive, and I feel like it was almost I think it was $30-something. It
was probably
half that size. Yeah. So this is an amazing deal. Now I love sushi, but I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what that stuff is, so I'm a little worried about that.
I'll eat it.
No, you can let me know how it is. Just wait. Okay, so we are gonna first look at the packaging. Is great. I mean, like, it's sturdy. This is heavy. Portions. Oh my goodness! I know this is $36, but I could not eat this all by myself. Like, this is amazing. So much fish. There is one. Well, I don't know what that is, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's just fish everywhere. And then there's Tabiko, and then looks like salmon roe. Oh, there's fish down there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so much fish. By the way, if you like this kind of content, and also if you like cooking streams or cocktail streams, please make sure and subscribe. And be sure to follow me on Twitter, Philly, and it's at Philly Live on Twitter. So I forgot to mention that. All right, so presentation, it is beautiful. And sushi, people that eat sushi know, like, it's got to be pretty, you know. Yep. And I will say, what I like about what Andy's doing, and I totally get, because some of our favorite restaurants that we do like their sushi at, they smush it all together, which is fine, but it also is a little sad because it doesn't look like it looks when it comes to your table. But this is beautiful. So, and it smells. We got to get smell. Oh, it just smells like the sea. They always say when you're smelling any seafood, but sushi, of course, especially, it should not smell fishy. No, it should just smell clean. And that's even with some of the fish eggs there. That is amazing. Okay. Temperature. It's a perfect temperature because sushi, it's chilled. He did say chill it if you're not going to eat it right away. And then there's sushi rice. And so the rice, will be a nice warm kind of room temperature.
You're not putting any numbers down.
Oh, not yet. And now we're going to do texture and taste. So what I would suggest we do is let's get this ready for dipping. And we're going to use this because I'm sure. And so if you want to use, we like to make, the typical thing with wasabi and soy sauce. So we'll do a little. Now, you know how your wife is with wasabi and the soy sauce. But how am I I'm a little bit different than you.
A little wimpy.
No, that wasn't what I was where I was going.
What's that?
So even when we get some of these specialty rolls, you dip a lot of things in your soy sauce wasabi. Whereas with a lot of specialty rolls, I just like to have the roll. So I'm doing this more for if I'm just having a piece of fish. Now with the Chirashi Bowl, there is underneath some sushi rice. So we will scoop some of this up with our spoon. I think we'll take them off with our chopsticks and then get some of the rice with a spoon. My gosh, there's also edamame. There is so much stuff in there. Oh, and I want to get some of the they pickle their own ginger, by the way.
Oh, cool.
So this I'm excited about. And notice it's not pink, it's
So what are we going to eat yellow first?
Okay, I don't know. By the way, we are drinking a Prosecco mainly because I like drinking Prosecco with sushi. Cheers. I think Prosecco is because sushi is, the fish is fatty. I think I think Prosecco helps cut through.
And I don't care. I like drinking anyway.
All right. So, let's try the roll first.
Okay.
So, I'm really anxious. So, are you going to do tuna or salmon?
Whatever you want.
No, you're going to do what you want to do. Why don't you, since we're just going to have one bite of this on camera, why don't you do the salmon and I'll do the tuna then? But I want that salmon one later. Okay.
God, it's definitely a mouthful.
No, I'm not dipping because I just want to taste this.
I'm going to dip just a little. It's huge. It's actually heavy. It's almost hard to hold with the chopsticks.
Oh. The fish is so luscious. It is clean tasting. It is just the brightness of the spicy tuna and that jalapeno. The rice is, I mean, everything is just outstanding.
Oh, that was
luscious
really
is the
good.
word that comes to mind with that.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Excellent.
You had tuna.
I did tuna. So I'm going to actually try a piece of salmon now from the Chirashi Bowl.
I'm going to try this because I don't know what it is.
And with this, what's it called? Tobiko, like we can actually, this is going to be a little trickier. I think we need to get this a little closer. Okay, so, that is quite a piece. That is a huge piece.
I'm going here. I
don't know what that is. That worries me. He's so much, is it egg? Maybe it's egg. I bet you it's egg. Is it egg?
Yeah, it's nothing you need to be scared of.
Okay.
I still don't know what it is.
Well, I'm going to just try that. I'm going to take out, I'm just going to try.
Tofu? It's almost.
No, I'm pretty sure it's egg. That's egg.
It is egg.
I mean, it's not like my egg that I do, but it's definitely egg.
Really good.
And I think there's soy sauce in there.
Yeah.
Very
got a
nice.
good little flavor to it. Mm-hmm. That's good.
I was worried about, and I think it actually got rolled up.
Yeah. That was good.
A thin omelet, and then it got rolled up. Okay. So I'm going to try the salmon. I put a little bit of this.
Is there anything you don't want?
Nope. Here? Everything. Well, we're gonna try everything. But try the tuna since I had the salmon. Now this I am going to put a little. I love pickled ginger.
I don't think I'm going to do anything with this.
Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce. Oh my goodness. That salmon is amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
And the pickled ginger that he does in-house is amazing. That was incredible. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to get a little sushi rice and we'll get another fish, but I just want to get some sushi rice on here to try that. And I'm going to get a little bit of edamame. And I'm going to help myself out by just scooping with this. So I'm going to actually scoop this white fish that I have no idea what it is with some of the salmon roe on there. And I'll try to do something with that. There you go.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Wow. So far, everything is a delight. And we're not going to eat our whole meal, by the way. We're not going to bore you with that. But we wanted to get at least a few good tastes. So we did one taste of that. And we'll do 3 tastes of fish.
So we're gonna do 3 tastes of fish.
And then we'll give you our rating.
I'm gonna do that.
I cannot tell you how impressed I am.
There's a shrimp in here. Or no, it's a. What is it?
That's a shrimp.
That's a shrimp.
I cannot tell you how impressed I am with
I'm gonna taste the salmon too.
With the serving size. Like this bowl, I still can't believe how big this bowl is.
Yeah, it's got some weight to it.
It is shocking. I mean, pleasantly shocking.
I mean, there's a fair amount of rice here, but it's not just rice. There's a lot of fish.
I'm going to actually take some of mine and put it on top because I know once I get my rice with soy sauce, it's going to fall apart. Okay, so now I'm going to try to do this.
You're not a roe person, so I'll take that.
I'm going to try to do this. This is not going to work well.
Man.
I don't have the best chopstick skills.
Nor do I. Yeah, I'm not great with the chopsticks.
Mmm.
Mommy's good.
The white, I always wonder.
So.
I never know what all the white fish are.
So
I bet you that might be tuna. I think that might be a white tuna. It is just pristine. It is literally pristine.
It is.
Like we go to some places that are well recommended in the city, and there's been a couple that we've.
Wow, that was good.
Nothing horrible, but like just nothing. Sometimes they're just not impressive. Like this. No offense to our love for tuna bar, we still love tuna bar, but this is great for takeout though too.
Yeah.
Like and we could actually go pick it up because it's not far. So like we could pick it up. I just didn't want today with working and everything. It was going to be easier.
Try the.
I need to get different kind of fish. Or shouldn't I? Maybe I should try like a different kind of fish.
Nope. Try that.
What is this thing, by the way?
I don't know.
Huh. And then there's that thing.
You have to try that because I think the white was better than that.
Oh, and what are those mushrooms down there? What is that?
I'll tell you.
You just throw things in.
That's a mushroom.
It's so impressive.
Oh, wow. That's good.
So impressive how you just throw things back. Let me see.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'll eat those.
Let me tell you, I love mushrooms. So it's not because it's a mushroom, but I am weird on texture with things. So a little diversion. Wait, no, I don't have to. A little diversion. When we get pizza, I love mushrooms on pizza. However, if those are canned mushrooms, I'm out. I don't want any part of it. And so I will tell you that that's what I think of. I feel like it's a big old canned mushroom, but I know that's my own like problem with texture, and I'm having trouble.
You can just use a spoon, you know.
I know, but I've got my finger. There we go. I'm going to take the shrimpy too. I'm not going to have it right now, but I'm going to take the shrimpy just because I love shrimp.
So see what you think.
So that mushroom I'm not a fan of. I know some people probably love it, but that gets into my rubbery texture that I'm not a fan of.
It was great.
It had fine flavor. You can always have the mushrooms because we will get this again. You can always have the mushrooms. Okay, so I'm going to do it without.
So think about the white.
Oopsie, oh, I'm struggling. Okay.
You don't need the rice.
I just want a little bit of rice though. Okay.
It's really good, but I like the white better.
It just has a different. Oh, that one thing I had, that little ready thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a beet of some sort. Really salty.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know different tunas taste different.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes almost more meaty. Sounds weird, but it has more flavor. I'm not saying fishy flavor. Just like it's almost richer. It almost makes me think of like a red steak. Mm-hmm. There's something about it that seems like red meat, which is really odd because it's fish. But the white one is more just a clean flavor.
Salmon is so good.
But yeah, isn't that so good? All right, so I think we have enough to know how we're going to do our ratings.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jot. Okay. Let's see here.
No decimals, right?
No. All right, we're going to get our ratings down. Okay, do you want to share?
Well, I said you were like a hard grader. You're obviously not.
Okay. So, so listen, Friendliness. Right. I gave a 5 because lovely on the phone, but it was just a short conversation. But the note too, I was like, I like that. And that actually added to my packaging, which was a 5 also. So I gave a 5 for Friendliness and packaging. You did not get a chance to talk or meet, so he doesn't give it a Friendliness.
You spoke nicely of it, and I think that was a great touch. And it was very well presented.
Organized, yeah.
So, and I think that the note is great. So I give it a 5 on packaging.
Yep.
I couldn't give anything on a Friendliness. Portion?
I put 5.
because it was...
For sushi? Oh my gosh.
If you felt it, you would give it a 5.
I'm very impressed with the portion. I think presentation.
You got it.
I give it 5 because the thing is, they're trying to give you the sushi feel at Takeout. And also, this would have normally been in this big wide bowl. And so I think considering what they're trying to achieve in these packages, I thought they did as good as they could. I don't know how they could do better without wasting package, and no one would be happy because it wouldn't be green.
So I gave them a 4, but it was probably just because of that. I have a feeling if you were there and they were doing it, it would be
I'm sure
spectacular. So
I understand what you're saying, and I think actually it's really hard to get a 5 in package in presentation because it's Takeout. But that's why I think I was thinking 5 because of the fact of they did about, I don't know how much better you could do it. Okay, Aroma.
So I gave it a 4, not because it didn't smell good. It's just that sushi just doesn't have a lot of aroma. It just doesn't smell a lot. I mean, it was it was very clean.
Which is what you want it to. You don't want it to smell a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Okay. I give it 5 because I felt like with sushi, it's doing the best that sushi can do.
Right.
You know, which is have a clean ocean smell. And I'm apparently the hard grader. But anyways. Okay. Temperature.
Temperature was perfect.
It was exactly what you would want.
So I give it a 5.
Yeah, I give it a 5. Texture.
I
might have to reduce that with those mushrooms.
I don't know why I give it a 4, but really, I you know what? That's actually probably not fair. I probably should have given it a 5 because it was, just like butter in your mouth. So.
Yeah. So I just changed mine to a 4 because of the mushrooms. Now Andy, you did nothing wrong because I'm sure many people love those mushrooms, but I can't give it a perfect score because I don't like mushrooms that are that texture. So, and I love mushrooms. So that I did have to bring it to a 4, but the sushi, oh my gosh, it is like butter. It is so good.
So taste, what'd you give?
I gave it 5. I feel like we're very fussy on our sushi, and this I thought was outstanding. I would I'll finish that sentence.
So I would give it a very high 4.
Okay.
I thought everything was really good.
You are a hard grader.
Thank you. And then I do, this that's probably the only reason. It's good, but it just wasn't what I expected. Maybe that's more on me than it is on anything else. So
that's fair.
But the salmon was great.
So you were talking the darker.
Yes, I'm sorry.
The darker tuna.
Yeah.
The red tuna.
And but everything.
I would agree. I liked the white tuna much better, and I'm anxious to try. We'll try once we go off camera the rest of the fish there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be great.
Absolutely.
And then overall.
So overall, I gave it a 5.
I don't see how you couldn't because you gave everything a 5.
But I feel like, honestly, with sushi, I felt like it was going to be hard to impress me because of our favorite place that impresses us all the time. Right. So
this was
I would order from here again. I would recommend it. I do recommend it. So if you're in Philly and you like sushi and you have not tried Kaiseki, you should go give them a try. They have a website. They're on Instagram, and I think they might be on Facebook. I'm trying to remember.
Do you want me to say what I gave?
Oh, I thought you already said.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I gave it a 4, but it was, again, a high 4.
You're a hard grader. See, this will be interesting as we do this to see how this goes. But I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to know another great place to, and I'm going to tell the people that I know and they probably already know where I used to work. I'm going to make sure and let them know if you have not tried Kaiseki, that is just downstairs in your building, you have to try it because it was really good and a great experience, easy. I was very impressed, and I'm excited about this. I'm excited to try these different places. I know not every place we're going to be as thrilled, but I'm excited to.
I'm excited to eat the rest of this.
Same here. And by the way, I will tell you. So I updated my schedule, and then unfortunately, like today, the thing for today had to get pushed to Thursday, which is now, because of the COVID thing. Because we wanted to wait till we could sit and do it together. And in any event, on Sunday, I am going to be doing another kind of new content. So while I will tell you I'm not on TikTok, I hear always about these viral foods. And so what I'm also doing is I'm researching and trying to pick a couple viral foods that I will try and cook and let you know what my thoughts are. Like, okay, I'm going to try this thing, went viral. We're going to try it and we're going to give our opinions. So that is new. So on Sunday, we are going to be doing that. And I believe, I haven't even posted this on Twitter yet, but the foods are going to be, pesto eggs. We're going to try that. Which is on toast with ricotta. So that's going to be on Sunday, and it'll be earlier time, more like around lunchtime. And then also this thing called the green goddess salad, which I know green goddess dressing. This is actually not green goddess dressing, but it's all green, and that's why they called it green goddess salad. So we'll have a little balance of some eggs and some of this green goddess salad for lunch. So that will be on Sunday. But like I said, please comment below if you're joining us, or if you have eaten at Kaiseki, or if you have other good sushi places in Philly you want to tell us about. Also, if you're not in Philly, just let us know what the good sushi places are by you, because if people read the comments below, that you'll be sharing the knowledge with other foodies. So thank you so much for joining us, and good eating and good sushiing. And this was fun.
It was
so
good.
I'm not sure what the
fun.
next place will be, but we will let you know on Twitter. And again, please subscribe and please like the video, and enjoy your dinner. So until we eat again.
Goodbye.